Okay, welcome back to the channel, folks. So today's episode, as planned, is to do some wax injection on the all the cavities, all the bits you'll never see again, and to put some of this DoDo mat down. So I've done the job already. I'm happy with it. There's no doubt I've made a couple of mistakes along the way, but we'll see that along the way. Hopefully it will be useful to you. You can see the DoDo mat being used. I've bought a full roll. I'll put a link in the description from the eBay. I only buy stuff from either Amazon, eBay or Temu these days. There's a lot of Temu stuff in here. It's my new favourite site. I'm getting a bit carried away with it. But hey ho, I digress. I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe, and please share the video. That all helps as well. Righto. So we've got our can of anti-corrosion goof wax type stuff. Comes with a big long nozzle, stick on the end, and the end all sprays out different directions. So let's shove it up the hole there. I'm trying to do this one-handed. There we go. And just spray. See in there now. All right. Lovely. So that's that cap back on in there. Now, problem I got now is I haven't made holes, so that reached to about there. So I need to open up a hole in there. So I need to drill a hole in my nice new shiny floor, which is irritating. I remember to put the holes in the sill there, so we can do that one. So we'll do that one next. Shove that up through there. Come on. Lovely. Super. Stuff stinks. And it goes everywhere. I'm probably going to regret this, because when I come to do the sticky down stuff, this is going to stop the DoDo mat from sticking to the floor. Right, chuck that down over there a second. Wipe that up. Alright, so that's the sills done. We can go into the front of the chassis legs there. Oh, that's me, yeah. Ha! That's the insides of my thingies I built. That's what we'll do. Let's call it my gussets. Give those a squirt. Lovely. Sorry for the camera angles. Should be able to get this one back around here a bit. Lovely, here we go. Right, can we go forwards? Yes, we can. There we go. Lovely. Super. Right, that's that can empty. Right, I've already done this side, so you can see in there it's all brown and goopy. puddly in fact. And I've been and done the sills up on that side as well. So we need to go into there. So we'll do that one next. This is not so easy to do it with one hand. So, there we go. That just seems wrong. But there we go. It's done now. Well, it's doing its thing, because you can see where it's been dribbling out of the seams and dripping on the floor. So this is good news. It's getting into all the bits. It's not blocking up the drain holes, but it's certainly dribbling out of them. So that's good news. And you can see in here too where it's found its way into the chassis legs up the front here as well, so that's good news. That's exactly what we want it to be doing. It's same in here. That's all good. Looks messy, but we can wipe off that once it's set off. And the same down this side as well. You can see where it's found its way into all the goopy bits, which is exactly what we want it to do. Excellent. Happy with that? Okie dokie, so that's all my cavities waxed. So that's through there, down into the front chassis legs, which will run across there. So I managed to fill those up to the front of the car. The seat boxes, managed to get some in between there to give those a little bit of protection, not that they're going to need a lot. Through those bungs at the back. There we go, that's better. Through those bungs at the back there, towards the back of the car, through the chassis legs there, through the hole there to get to that side, and that side of the chassis leg. There's a hole on the other side of the chassis leg on the, we can see it from this side in fact. There we are, hole there and a hole there. Managed to get the wand into. So as far as I can see, all areas which are prone to filling with water or rotting from the inside out are waxed. So that's good news. The doors underneath there I probably will do at a later date. I don't want to go filling those up with wax yet though, because there's still work to be done on those, and I might yet regret this when I come to painting the car, but hopefully I remember the panel wipe thing, so that won't be a problem. Okay, so what this stuff looks like. Box has got some weight to it, that's for sure. Yeah, looks like dynamite to me. and about half the price. Yeah, look forward to using that. But I think I probably should wait for the waxy stuff to go off first and clean that up before I even try to put the DoDo mat on. Righto, I have panel wiped off what I can see of the wax that escaped into the floor. So hopefully we're going to be clean enough for our DoDo mat to stick to. Seems a shame to cover up this lovely white floor, but it is the best thing to do, I guess, in the long run, since it'll be covered in carpet, what have you. But it's a nice shiny floor. Seems a pity, but hey ho. Right, I guess we'll start in that corner over there and work our way around, because I've never used this stuff before, so this is a bit of a learning curve for me. So hopefully we all learn something from it. So I'm hoping a pair of half decent scissors is what we can use to cut it. If not, we'll try something else. Let's have a go and see what happens. Right, okay. Alright, so our first piece, if we do it 14 inches, that should do us. Is there. Right, is scissors the answer? Let's find out. Oh yeah, that cuts okay with those. Oh, it's weight. That's heavy stuff. You won't want to put that in a race car. Right, I have no intention of smothering everything. I probably will go over the gearbox tunnel, because a lot of heat comes in off the gearbox tunnel and a lot of noise. So we do a couple of patches on the floor. I wonder if I should just put, rather than cover the floor completely, just put 2 patches like that, one there, then cover over the gearbox tunnel. Yeah, I think that'd be better rather than smothering everything up. So we're going about there. See why they come in those squares now. Yes, let's go with that. Yeah, I think that'll do us. Do the same side. Hopefully all the tunnels in shot. So that's a full 500. If I try and do that in one shot, I think I'm going to have trouble. What's worse that can happen? Let's give it a whirl. So we want 500. Yes. Yeah, little off-cutty bits I can use somewhere else, no doubt. Down there. Ooh, get it warm. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, I think that'll work. Chop those bits off. One way to find out. Chuck it on and see what happens. Nope, other way. Could do with a roll or something, I think, to roll the creases out. But that's on. That's the job it's got to do. Oh, should have put some on the bulkhead. There's lots of fixings and things going through the bulkhead. I'm sure I want to go messing with those. That's why I've avoided these areas here. I don't want to be covering up where things are being fixed. Okay, Next, put those there, just use them up. Yes, don't mix your waste. Like it was meant to be. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Lovely. So we don't want to fill that area up too much because our cable runs through there. So there's a reason to avoid those. Cut myself on the edge of it. It's going to make a mess. Right, we go get a plaster on that. Righto, done a repair job on my thumb. Let's crack on. Right, I've been hiking out the garage trying to find an old wallpaper roller I have here somewhere, but I can't find it. So I'm going to go for the next most inappropriate tool I can and use that. I've cleaned the end of that off. Some Scotch-Brite to make it nice and smooth. Hopefully I can use that to push the stuff into the corners. Let's see what happens. Rather than breaking my thumb again. No, it is working. Scratch, even a bit of a scratch on it, but that doesn't really matter. We've been trying too hard to get the shapes into it. I suppose it matters that much. Oh, hang on. I've got my seat base to go across there. That might interfere with that. Let's find out where else we can put this piece. Let's put it there. We've got a couple of handbrake or seat belt mounts there that we don't need, so we can cover those up. That'll work. That'll do that job. Lovely. Right, piece across there I think, just to stop that from drumming. Interesting to see what difference that makes now with a bit of mat on it. Right. Yeah, piece in the middle, like, yeah, I think. So what we're looking at 9 inches. Have myself again. Look. This stuff is surprisingly sharp on the edges. Maybe I should be wearing gloves. Well, that's made a difference. Surprising. Right, there we go. That's all the nice white paint covered up with some nasty foil looking stuff. I've decided against doing any on the bulkhead because the amount of fixings and things that go up and through there, I think that's just going to get in my way and cause me problems. I've yet to find the holes for the seat mounts down there, but they only just clamp together, so I don't think that's going to matter too much. The gearbox mount I've purposely left away from, so because that's a bit more important. The back there, let's get the, oh yeah, that's better. The back across there, I've only done a little piece in the middle because it's 500 width, rather than mess about with half a dozen pieces. And the bang test worked, that stopped that booming. I can always add more at a later date if I really think it needs it. Looks a bit weird in here because that's part of the original sound deadening that was already in there, so pointless repairing what's already okay. So happy with that. Interesting to see how well that stuff works. Should do. It's heavy enough. And one roll, I think I've got about half a roll left. So I'll keep that for when I do eventually get on with doing the manta. And there's the boot done. So that's looks half about in there. It's got wrinkle lines in it, but hey ho, it'll be covered up. I'm not. It's there for a purpose, not to look pretty. And a couple of bits either side as well. Just take the booms out of those rear panels. So the bits I have got left, I suppose I'll be, if I can, get them in behind the door somehow. If they, oh, there's already stuff in there. So okay, hopefully won't be necessary then. Okay, I think that's as much as I can do with that stuff. So tidy, another job ticked off the list. Thanks for watching. That's another 2 jobs knocked on the head, and both of those products I've not used before, so no doubt I've made mistakes, and no doubt you guys out there know better than I do will let me know what they were, and I'm happy to hear it. So I've used the wax injection kit. That's worked really well. That stuff's a lot thinner than I thought it would be, and it stinks. It's taken me a couple of days to wash the stink out of my hands, so gloves would have been a good idea. And the vinyl, the bitumen type mat, the sound deadening, the DoDo mat, that's worked very well, although the stuff's quite vicious. It's surprising how it gets you. I've had to reinforce my thumb repairs, but it's done. In hindsight, no doubt I should have researched this better. There's probably a proper rolling tool for this to do that job better, but it's down, it's there for a purpose. It's not there to look pretty, because most of it you will never see again, so it doesn't really matter. And we can spend hours and hours and hours tarting it up so it looks good for the video, but that's not me. It's functional. The bits that matter is the bits you can see. That's what it's more about. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it's useful to you. And please do subscribe. Please do share. Please do like. It all helps get the thing moving up the algorithm ladder.